Everyone, today we are going to teach you how to do a math exit ticket on Schoology. It's really easy, really simple to do, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Right now, you are in this folder. It's the tutorial video for our exit tickets. You should see the link to our video right here, but it's being made, so it's not on mine yet. From this page, you want to go to your math class. You can see that I'm logged in as Damon right now. So when Damon clicks on courses, he wants to click on the math class. So he'll find the class that says second grade math. It has his teacher's name and it should have a picture making it very clear that this is math. Mrs. Goodman's class, you have something similar. The design is just a little bit different. When Damon clicks on math, he's going to see the folder for the practice lesson. We haven't started school yet, so we don't have our materials for math up yet. We just want you to practice with this exit ticket. So when Damon enters, there's two things in this folder. There's a discussion board in case you guys have any questions after watching this video, and there's the folder where he can find his exit ticket. So Damon's going to find his exit ticket, and here's his assignment, M6L18. We used to use these letter and number codes with you in the classroom, but to kind of refresh your memory, M stands for module, module 6. L stands for lesson, lesson 18. So all together it says module 6, lesson 18. We wanted to give you an exit ticket that you would know how to do. Whenever you guys start school next week, we're going to be using a brand new chapter. But I thought if you're practicing an exit ticket, let's give you something that you already know how to do. The instructions say click on the document to edit it, use the draw tab to select your pen and write on the slide. Now you can't see any of those things yet, but you're about to when you click on the file. When you click on it, it's going to link you to a program called OneDrive, and it has a description of your assignment. So it says assignment, description, and it's the same instructions that you saw when you were on your Schoology page. But we don't want to just look at the description. We actually want to access the document. So you're going to hover your mouse over My Document and click on My Document. So right now it says, Damon Purvis, you are not connected to Microsoft OneDrive. And you guys are going to have to go through this same step. Your computer has never used OneDrive, so you need to connect to it. So I'm going to click on Connect, and it's going to open up this new tab. Now you can see I practiced with a bunch of different accounts. I practiced with Abby, Mrs. Goodman, of course, myself. I want to select Damon because I'm using Damon's account. Then it's going to ask me, are you sure? Can I have the permission to do all of this stuff logged in as Damon? And you say, accept. Yes, you may. Do. Then it should load. If you don't see it loading right away, if it's taking a while, just wait a moment. It's going to buffer a little bit. Okay, so now you can see the exit ticket right here. But even now, as I click, I'm not able to manipulate. I'm not able to draw. I can't do anything until I edit. So I'm going to click on Edit. Now in the editing phase, it takes me to something that looks like PowerPoint. Now, if you look up at the top, you have all of these ribbons. That's what they're called. They're menus that give you options for other tools. And there's a ribbon at the top called Draw. And this is the ribbon that you need to manipulate so that you can draw on your exit ticket. You have a few tools here. You could either use a highlighter, but be real, guys. Have we ever used a highlighter to use an exit ticket? No. Not a red pen. Even the pencil itself, there's a pencil tool you might find. It's really light and weak. We want to use this dark pen right here. If you want more options, if you want it to be a thicker pen, you can make it thicker. If you want it to be thinner, you can do that, as long as we can understand. I know that you have a ton of options for colors, and really, if you want to try another color, that's fine. But if you have something light, it might be hard to read. So I really encourage you to stick with your dark colors. So now you have the option to write on your screen. Normally in school, we have always told you to put your computer in laptop mode so you can access the keyboard. For what we're doing, I say go for it. Flip it over and turn it into a tablet because you want to use your finger as a pen and your laptop is your piece of paper. So I'm going to first start by putting my name at the top. So I'm pretending to be Damon. So I'm going to put Damon. You might have beautiful handwriting in real life, y'all, but honestly, when you write on top of a screen, it's not going to look pretty all the time. That's okay. Redraw the following sets of dots as columns of 2 or 2 equal rows. So they want us to take this big old jumble mess of items and they want us to build a nice and neat array. I see the word columns. That looks important. Columns of 2. Remember, with word problems, I like to circle numbers. I like to box important words. Okay, so columns climb. They go up and down. And so I need to make a group that climbs with 2 objects in it. They look like they're using dots today. So I'm going to make 2 dots that climb. Once I've made my first column of 2, I'm actually going to cross out 2 up here so I can keep track of how many I have. I'm going to do it again. Do it again. I know it's not perfect. I know it's not going to hang on the wall of a museum. But you know, guys, it gets the job done. I'm trying as hard as I can to be organized. Uh-oh. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, I've got an extra dot left over that I can't make into another column. It's just going to have to hang out there. So if I count up now, they want me to know how many dots I have. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, because there was one more that couldn't make a column of 2. Now they want me to fill in the sentence. Is this number 13 an even number? Remember, if it's even, we can count off groups of 2. And even though I have groups of 2, there's 1 dot left all alone with no friend. And so that means it's the odd one out. This is not an even number, it's an odd number. So whenever it says, is 13 an even number, I'm going to write no. Now, for Damon, all of this is going to save. All of his progress automatically gets collected and sent to me. So when Damon finishes his entire exit ticket, he doesn't have to share anything. He doesn't have to do anything. In fact, all he has to do when he's done is hit the X, and that's it. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to erase this work from Damon, because Damon's got to do his own exit ticket. So I'm going to erase. All right, now we have a brand new exit ticket. I'm going to close out of this tab, pretending like I'm done. And then I would submit the assignment when I'm finished. Because Damon is not finished, he still needs to go back and edit it. I'm not going to hit submit yet. I'm going to let Damon do that. And that is how you do an exit ticket.